Elon Musk's government shutdown, a sentence that even a year ago would have seemed completely bizarre. But not now, not after images like that. Just hours after Johnson released his bill, Musk posted this on his social media platform: "This bill should not pass." And then he posted a photo of the bill with the caption, "Ever seen a bigger piece of pork?" Then he posted, "The more I learn, the more obvious it becomes that this spending bill is a crime."
Negotiators thought it would sail through, at least until Elon Musk went on an X rampage, tweeting that the bill was antithetical to conservative small government ambitions and threatening primaries of lawmakers who supported it.
Quote, "Any member of the House or Senate who votes for this outrageous spending bill deserves to be voted out in 2 years." Well, he has the money to primary them, doesn't he?
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and let's get one thing straight. Elon Musk wasn't elected, wasn't appointed, and has no business telling Congress what to do. Yet here we are, with the richest man in the world dictating terms, demanding a government shutdown until Donald Trump is inaugurated.
And then along comes Musk with all his trillions of dollars, basically, doesn't know anything about civics. And Musk is an idiot. He may be a genius at making money, but we have got to kill this habit of thinking everybody knows how to make money with e-cars or whatever else, who somehow knows something about civics. He doesn't know anything about running the House of Representatives. He doesn't know anything about getting a majority vote. Howard Baker said you have to get to the third grade to be able to know how to win in the Senate. That's called 51 votes. You got to understand it. This clown, and he is a clown, knows nothing about government.
This isn't democracy. This is a billionaire hijacking our government, treating it like one of his vanity projects. And the worst part, the Republicans are letting him do it.
Now, what happened here was laughable. This bill that they just put up, they are in the majority. The Republicans control the House. They are in the majority, and they couldn't even get the majority of votes. And because, as you said, Elon Musk, a billionaire, tweeted about it, President Musk tweeted about it, these Republicans tried to go around their own caucus, all the work that's been done, and they are in charge of shutting down the government now.
This is the Elon Musk presidency, where Donald Trump has been re-elected to vice president. Musk is the one pulling the strings, by the way, while Trump desperately clings to the illusion of power. It's a disgusting display of how far our government has fallen under the weight of billionaire influence. Elon Musk is nothing more than a tyrant, using his money and power to manipulate the system, and the GOP is too weak and spineless to stop him.
We decided, even though we don't normally like short-term stopgap funding measures, it made sense here.
He was really pushing this continuing resolution for a few hours, and then he pulled it. And overnight, we got an email from our Capitol Hill whisperer, Chad Pergram. His sources are handicapping the chances of a government shutdown now as high as 60-40 or 70-30.
Think about what this shutdown actually means for real people. No paychecks for our military, the very people who risk their lives to protect this country. No pay for TSA workers, the folks making sure our airports run safely during the busiest travel season of the year. No pay for the people at VA hospitals caring for our veterans, or the Social Security workers ensuring seniors get their checks on time. Millions of Americans will be left stranded, all because Elon Musk thinks that he can play emperor. And who the hell is Elon Musk? Who voted for this guy? I didn't, and neither did anyone else. Yet he's out here acting like he runs the government. He wasn't chosen by the people. He bought his way in. He's a billionaire tyrant playing politics with people's lives, and it's shameful. This isn't leadership. It's cruelty, plain and simple. Musk wants us to believe he's a genius, a visionary, someone who's here to save us all. But the truth is, he's nothing more than a modern-day Ebenezer Scrooge, hoarding wealth and power while the rest of us suffer. He doesn't care about the working class, he doesn't care about the middle class, and he doesn't care about anyone but himself and his billionaire buddies. This government shutdown isn't just some abstract political move. It's a targeted attack on the people who keep this country running. Disaster relief for Florida, California, and other states hit by natural disasters? Gone. Funding for farmers struggling to make ends meet? Gone. Support for the federal workforce, 85% of whom work outside Washington, D.C.? Gone. Elon Musk doesn't care about any of this because it doesn't affect him. He'll be fine in his ivory tower, tweeting garbage while the rest of us deal with the fallout. The Republican Party has fully embraced this madness. Speaker Mike Johnson, who was supposed to be a fresh face for the GOP, has proven himself to be nothing more than an absolute puppet. He's not leading, he's following orders from Musk and Trump. The GOP had a bipartisan deal on the table, one that would have kept the government running and provided critical funding for disaster relief, farmers, and federal workers. But Johnson didn't have the guts to put it on the floor. Instead, he caved to the whims of Musk and Trump, leaving the American people to suffer. And let's talk about Trump for a moment. This is a man who built his entire brand on being strong and in charge. But now he's playing second fiddle to Elon Musk. Trump isn't running the show anymore. Musk is. And it's eating Donald Trump alive. That's why his team is scrambling to put out statements reaffirming that he's still the leader of the Republican Party. But let's be real. If Trump were truly in charge, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Elon Musk doesn't want to lead. He wants to rule. He's a billionaire who believes his money entitles him to power, and he's willing to destroy our government to get it. This isn't just dangerous, it's un-American. Our government is supposed to be for the people, by the people, not for billionaires like Musk to play with like a toy. This isn't just about a shutdown. This is about the future of our democracy. Musk's actions show a blatant disregard for the very foundations of our government. He's not interested in compromise or governance. He's interested in power and control, and the Republican Party is letting him get away with it. The hypocrisy here is astounding. The GOP loves to rail against immigrants, painting them as threats to American values. But when it comes to Elon Musk, a South African immigrant, they have no problem bowing down. Why? Because he's rich. The GOP doesn't hate immigrants. They hate poor immigrants. If you're a billionaire willing to fund their campaigns and push their agenda, then you're golden. This isn't a political debate. This is a crisis. Millions of Americans are depending on federal services that will disappear if this shutdown happens. From Social Security checks to disaster relief, the stakes couldn't be higher. And while Musk and Trump play their games, real people are left to suffer. Elon Musk's vision for America is a dystopian nightmare. He doesn't want a government that serves the people. He wants a government that serves him. His push for a shutdown is just the beginning. What's next? Privatizing Social Security? Gutting Medicare? Eliminating overtime pay? Musk's endgame is clear. A country where billionaires like him rule unchecked, while the rest of us are left to fight for scraps. This isn't just about politics. This is about who we are as a country. Are we a nation that stands up for the middle class, for working people, for the values of fairness and justice? Or are we a nation that bows down to billionaires like Elon Musk? It's time to take a stand. Musk wasn't elected. He doesn't represent us, and he has no damn business running our government. This country belongs to the people, not the billionaires like Musk who think that their money gives them the right to rule. Bah humbug, Elon Musk. You're not a leader, you're a tyrant, and the American people are watching. Your time as America's Scrooge is running out, and that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.